What is going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today we'll be talking about which 10 Pokemons I want Game Freak to put into the Galar Dex. Lately, as everyone knows, there's been quite a storm over the decision Game Freak made not to implement all the Pokemons they created. I gave my opinion, I understand it, but they really misinformed the entire decision by claiming it's a balancing issue. Anyways, 10 Pokemons I want in the Galar Dex. Also, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Anyways, starting at number 10. So clearly, if you look through the Pokemons already revealed, there's so many Gen 1 Pokemons that it's literally pandering to the same people they intended for with Let's Go. So let's mix it up with a Generation 2 Pokemon that also has a Generation 4 evolution. Gligar and its evolution is one of the best Pokemons competitively. As well made as it is, it's well beloved by fans. Ground Flying is incredible typing, good coverage, and has an amazing ability and has amazing bulk. Only a handful of games you can obtain Gligar and its evolution during the main story. Actually, you can only get Gligar in a lot of games. The only game you can obtain Gligar and its evolution form is in Platinum. The Razor Fang has always been hidden away in the battle facilities of the active game or required an HM to obtain it at the end of the story, i.e. Black and White 2. So there's very limited chances for you to get Gligar and Gliscor during your playthrough. It's hard enough to get this Pokemon on your story mode team when Game Freak doesn't make the evolutionary item available. Another Generation 2 Pokemon that does not get enough love that also has a Generation 4 evolution is Swinub, Piloswine, and Mamoswine. There are clearly snowy areas and cavey areas all over Galar, so they can easily obtain Swinub or place Swinub there as encounters. If anything, this is most likely to appear in Galar. They easily fit into the mold of Galar. It's a very cold region to begin with in the UK, so it's an almost no-brainer to put it there. Obviously, they don't have mountainous areas for Mamoswine to walk about, but there is a desert, a full-on desert where the Tyranitar are walking around. There's clearly room for a Mamoswine to be stomping around. Anyways, number 8, it is the Red Power Ranger himself, Bisharp. Blades to its elbow, and sometimes it's the Blue Ranger. This thing is a monster and it's pretty good and competitive as well, and in my opinion it fits the mold of a chap. So number 7, there are tons of great Pokemons that I would love to include if Megas were in the game, but since they are not, I really would not use most of the Pokemons that don't have Megas, and I do not care for them because they don't have Megas. Because of that, they can't Mega and they're not as good without their Megas. I won't include them on the list. But one Pokemon that I love, Mega or not, is Heracross. It's not a rare spectacle to see in the Pokemon games because it is quite common in almost every generation of the main series games. It is one of those Pokemons where you have nothing bad to say about it. Great and lovable fit for the new games and as well, and it's appealing to all the fans. Heracross is just a beloved Pokemon. Number 6, looks like it's Honchkrow. I know it's not that good and competitive, and its shiny form is not that great. There's already a good looking Crow Pokemon in Galar that looks amazing, has a better typing, but I really love Honchkrow, and it's just a cool looking Pokemon. There's a pimp with a crow in a crow form, and I think it fits the mold pretty well in Galar. Alright, top 5 time. At number 5, I want to throw out there are tons of legendary Pokemons that lack appreciation, like Thundurus, Tornadus, and Landorus. Well, lack of appreciation from Game Freak. The comp fans love these, especially Landorus, but a lot of legends like these are not given proper encounter places. The Ultra Beasts get these monstrous dimensions that you could travel through, but then when you enter a wormhole and you plop into a random place and there's your legendary, it seems really lackluster. I kinda wish these are in the games and they have a proper place that they just blitz you and you have to fight all 3 at once, and I think that would be a real challenge. And in the game, it is a really good price, 3 legendary Pokemons at once blitzing you, and you know, it's quite difficult because if you want them all, you have to play really well to get all 3 of them. Number 4, you know what has been missing? Unknown. Unknown have been missing since Heart Gold and Soul Silver if you don't count Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so they're really not missing, but I really want my 20 characters of Unknown. They should add more. They should add like an emoji Unknown. You know, if you add an emoji Unknown, I will buy both games and the Steelbook edition and the Pokeball Plus, guaranteed Game Freak. Number 3, similar to the reasoning of the Weather Trio, I would want the legendary dogs to be like a blitz encounter. because I'm tired of running around and hunting them. I want them to fight me. Like, I want this encounter idea to be a real thing, or to be inspired into like a real scenario. Like, you walking into a dungeon, right? You see like a sparkle and something runs away. Then you go deeper into the cave, you see the same sparkle and another thing runs away. Then you go to the lowest ends and you see one of them, most likely Suicune, and then you save your game. Then you approach them, and then all three of them rush at you. It's 3 consecutive battles in a row, and you have to catch all 3, defeat all 3, catch some. You know, it's just your choice, but you know, it's just rapid battles. I think it ramps up the difficulty. At the runner-up spot, I would want Volcania to have some love. It had a movie. It was overshadowed by Generation 7 legendary Maganera that it was paired with. It was the only mythical from Generation 6 that doesn't have a gimmick. Like, Diancie has a Mega, Hoopa has an alternate form, and Volcanion can shoot hot water and defrost itself. Like, it's given some love, like, have some in-game event like Diancie has in both Gen 6 and Gen 7, where like someone gives you the Mega Stone, or like the Pokemon guy gives you like the prison bottle to unlock Hoopa. Something unique for Volcania. It suddenly turns evil and just like attacks you, and then you have to catch your Pokemon again. That would be cool. A unique idea. Something to mix it up, because Volcania seems to be like pushed away for no reason. Because it's an alright Pokemon. It's pretty good, but just not enough love. At the tip top of the list, I want to say that these Pokemons are not from one evolutionary line, but rather a whole generation. Chikorita, Totodile, and Cynical, all starters you can never get if you want to have in your journey, except from Heart Gold. Like, it is unbelievable. They don't get Megas. Gen 1 and Gen 3 get them. They only appear in island scans after the main story, so you can't get them in your main story team. Game Freak has already shown off that Sword and Shield have shower manners in the game, and it's just unbelievable. Like, I understand Pokemon Red and Blue topped the charts with 45 million units sold, but Gold and Silver sold 23.1 million units as well. A lot of people love these starters. Like, the only love they received was in the greatest remake in Pokemon history, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, as well in Emerald, when they were given to you if you complete the Dex for Professor Birch. The real injustice here is not the decision to not make every Pokemon available, but the real injustice is the lack of love Johto starters get. Anyways, thank you for watching. This video was quite fun to make, honestly, and well, if you made it all the way to the end and you fancy this video, please drop a like, subscribe. If you haven't, let me know what your top 10 Pokemons you want in a Galar Dex would be in the upcoming games. Anyways, my name's Alpha, and I'm out.